This is day 2 in Frankfurt and I had such a great sleep. I'm ready for today. So what am I gonna visit today? First of all, Main Tower or Main Tower. This is the highest or the second highest skyscraper in Frankfurt with the observation deck, so I cannot miss it. I love it. Also, I'm gonna visit Old Town, finally. Old Town and the new Old Town, it's a bit different, I will tell you later. Also, I want to visit one of the parks in Frankfurt. Maybe it will be the Botanic Garden or just a public park. I don't know. I will try to choose within the next couple of hours. And I will still have fun in the bar because I loved the apple wine yesterday. It was, wow, it was something that I love at home. Main Tower is the 4th tallest building in Frankfurt with a marvelous viewpoint on the top. But I'm afraid the fog can spoil the view and I will not see anything. Nope, I didn't go to the observation deck. I'll tell you what happened in a bit. Okay, so what happened? The security officer said that practically I can go up. However, he showed me his cameras of what it looks like right now, and it's so foggy. So it doesn't worth to pay €9 for looking at the fog. Yeah, so he advised me to come back in a few hours. If it gets better, maybe not. So anyway, I will go to the Old Town right now. And there's also the observation deck at the Cathedral. Yeah, maybe it looks better there. And as far as I know, it's cheaper. Okay, so let's go. The first place I came up in the Old Town was Paulplatz. It's a small German square that holds St. Paul's Church. What's special about it? It was the meeting place of the Frankfurt National Assembly in 1848. The members of the first German parliament assembled there to debate on the constitution for the United Germany. So the church is considered the cradle of German democracy. Now we are heading to the heart of Frankfurt Old Town, Römerberg, a colorful town hall square. It's the place for annual Christmas markets, trade fairs, and all major events. Much of its historical heritage was destroyed in 1944. The newly reconstructed buildings were raised after the 1950s. So, what are the main landmarks here? Old St. Nicholas Church, a medieval Lutheran church that is dedicated to St. Nicholas. The Fountain Justus, the oldest fountain in Frankfurt that dates back to 1543. Romer, the seat of the Frankfurt city administration since the 15th century.
I think this is the most colorful square in Frankfurt. Wow, it's so German. I think it's time to go and see the cathedral and hopefully go climb at the top.
Frankfurt Cathedral is the largest religious site in Frankfurt that is dedicated to Saint Bartholomew. It is also called Kaiserdom, Imperial Cathedral, because it was used as the election and coronation church of the Holy Roman Empire. You can pay €3 and go up to the top. By the way, there are no stairs. The video with this view is taken from our 2018 archive, since the visibility was awful in January.
Alright, so this tiny district is called New Old Town. New because it was reconstructed in 2017. As far as you know, Frankfurt was bombed in 1940s, so a lot of districts have been reconstructed.
Basically, the New Old Town is a meeting place full of shops, restaurants, and museums, and it's also home for locals as it's the apartment complex. If you cannot decide on where to go for lunch, you can try the Kleinmarkthalle. It's an indoor food market that offers regional and traditional products, fresh produce, flowers, coffee, pastries, and a lot more. You can either dine in or ask for a takeaway. Do not forget about the 2G Plus rule in case you want to sit down and enjoy your meal. You know, I love these clean streets in the city center and the combination of new and old architectural styles. It feels like you can be in the different epochs simultaneously. The best way to spend your time after lunch in Frankfurt is walking around the city. So I decided to check another famous spot, the Iron Footbridge. It connects the Old Town and Sachsenhausen. Look how many locks of love are here. The bridge was also destroyed during the World War II, but it was rebuilt in 1946. It reminds me of Chain Bridge in Budapest a bit. Don't you think so?
My eyes, they still burn for tomorrow. Wanna come alive. I'm keeping up through lows and highs, and I see it. Why I'm alive, it's all for you.
Frankfurt Bridge, I decided to go back to the city center and search for the Opera House. Grabbing a cup of coffee was a good idea. It's so freezing here today.
It looks like that's the line to the COVID test center. But no, that was the line to Naples store. That's the huge one. Oh, here is the opera.
Here it is, the Opera House. The initial building was constructed in 1880, but like many other buildings in Frankfurt, it was bombed. So the Opera House we see today is a result of reconstruction completed in 1963.
If I had 3 or 4 days here, I would definitely check what they currently have on their agenda. Because I love opera, ballet, all of this stuff. But unfortunately, not always we have enough time, to visit some concerts while traveling. But anyway, yeah, this one is beautiful. I think it's beautiful inside, but who knows? If you have time, you should check it, I guess.
And I finally chose the park where I would chill in. But it turned out that chilling in a park in January is not a good idea. I'm attaching the name of the park because I just cannot pronounce it in German.
I'm pretty sure it's beautiful here during the summertime, but today it's super cold. No, like I cannot even sit down because it's freezing. I just need to keep moving to keep myself warm.
Meanwhile, I realized that I forgot about Palmen Garden. It's a 19th century botanical garden with palm and orchid collections. I knew about this huge garden and I totally forgot to put it on my bucket list. And the time I came there, it was closed, as usual.
I wanted to show you guys the tower I'm scared of, but it's not visible due to the fog. Yeah. Long story short, when Roma and I came here 3 years ago, 3.5 years ago, in 2018, we decided to go from the city center to our hotel on foot. It took us about an hour or so, and we got lost and ended up near the European Tower. Yeah, it's super high, and then I realized that I'm scared of the tall monuments, tall buildings, if I am standing too close to it. You know what I mean? It's really scary, and I was scared. So I really wanted to show it, but it's so foggy right now, and I just cannot do it.
Sagen, ihr seid Kommunisten, wir kennen eure Tricks und eure Spiele, das macht ihr schon seit mindestens 150 Jahren und wir wollen dieses Scheißspiel nicht mehr mitmachen.
I'll try to check if the visibility is better at the top of the main tower. I don't think so, but I still have to check. I just really hope it is better now.
So, is it a good idea to visit Frankfurt in January? On one hand, it's pretty cold, rainy and foggy. I kept buying hot drinks all the time. But on the other hand, I felt like I was the only traveler in Frankfurt. Honestly, I didn't have to stand in lines and search for places to take a photo. I was able to shoot the content everywhere. It's a modern, tourist-friendly and diverse city that offers a bunch of activities. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Please let me know what you like the most about Frankfurt in the comments below.
I just don't know what to do, 'cause it should have been you. That should have been you. I could be wrapped around your arms instead of being lonely.